Are live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Promise Resource Networks. Another way, just a different way of thinking. We talk about flipping it. We talk about all kinds of things we can do to make our lives easier, right? I have a crew in here today. I'm telling you, count off. One. See, I think that's funny. Because everybody goes one. See, there you go. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today is motivation. Motivation. Does anybody have a definition nice and loud?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. I've heard never, 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 never give up. I like that. Motivation. Motivation.
Refuse to lose mentality.
Ooh, refuse to lose. That's a big part of it, isn't it? That mindset. Yes.
Motivation, keep going, and what you were trying to succeed in life.
I love that. What you're trying to succeed. Moving forward. Moving forward. Let's see what the dictionary says. You know, I love the dictionary. Okay, let me see if I can read it. The reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. The general, I like this one better. The general desire or willingness of someone to do something. The willingness and desire. Doesn't that make sense? Turn your phones on vibrate, please, because I'm going to do that too. The willingness and desire. Oh, that's the shit right there. That's the shit right there. The willingness and the woo! Welcome to Monday morning at PRN. That's all, folks. No, we got plenty more to do. I love a joyful time. You know, let me just throw this in here. Before I came into the room, I was preparing for this class, getting the computer and everything all set up. And I was listening to the group that I was about to teach. And it was so beautiful. People engaging in conversation, allowing each other their own opinion and helping each other, not making or thinking you're the only way, but allowing everyone to have their own way to whatever, right? I love that. I love the laughter. It does my heart so good. Yeah, Robin.
Motivation to me is often a difficult thing. And that means even getting out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I have obligations every day of the week. They're not self-made obligations. Nobody really is going to scream if I don't do them.
Yeah.
But when I don't do them, I feel so bad about myself.
Yeah.
But the motivation, sometimes I need a power greater than myself to help me push. Because sometimes I just don't feel like getting out of bed. And if I ask that higher power to help me get it together, you'd be surprised. I would actually, if I can get out of bed and get in the shower, then I'm going, you know?
Yes. Yes. That's what we want. I want to push myself, like you said, push.
Mm-hmm.
Push ourselves to move.
Mm-hmm.
Behaviors and actions, right? To move is a great thing. That's what I need to do. That's where my motivation comes into action. To be able to use that push, that influence from inside or outside. We want to be able to use that push to help us get where we want to be. Our desires, our dreams, our day. Right? Sometimes it is just getting out of bed.
Mm-hmm. I have one more thing, because you said outside. It's not as strong, but not wanting to disappoint somebody or wanting to make sure I make my commitment to that person can push me also. So it can come from the outside as well.
And that's willingness, I think. That's willingness to do something different than I did before. That's just me. I want to be able to achieve what I want to, and motivation is a big part of that. How do I get started? What pushes me to that place? Yes, dear.
That's why I
like the motivational speaker Eric Thomas.
Yeah.
He's on YouTube, and I like the several motivational speakers.
Yeah.
If I put something positive in my spirit, it just lifts me up. It makes me have a change of mindset. That if they can do it, I can do it. Not
Yes.
but you always have to lift yourself up. Can't nobody, I gotta lift myself up.
Yeah.
So we have to have a network and use the network.
Robin talked about external motivation, and you talked about internal. Those are the two kinds of influences we have, internal and external. With external, it is that outside influence, that person that's saying you can do this person that's sharing their story and helping another person be motivated. Me too is a powerful thing. Me too is a powerful thing. And internal and external. External is the ability to allow, did I say external? Allow someone else to influence me. Internal, I don't know. That's a little harder for me. To be able to use my skills and abilities to help me drive myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That inside of me that allows me to, I don't know, move. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Move.
That's where my higher power comes in. I'm sorry. Because sometimes I just can't do anything. And that's where
Yeah.
higher power comes in.
Higher power. And that can be an external and an internal, can it?
Yes.
Yes, because that internal relationship that internal energy can help us do the
Yes.
action or the
Yes.
behavior.
I take the past, what I've gone through in my past, even the drugs and in my health. I think that all the things that God has allowed me to go through, not only go through, but grow through, because it taught me a lot. So it motivates me to, when I go through other things, I know it's for a reason.
Yeah.
And I see the lessons that taught me, the places that brought me to. I thought drugs were going to mental health, something we did for me, something that I could have to hide, and now something that I knew was for a reason that I came to this place and went through what I went through, to go through what I went through, to be able to have my story. So I can tell my story to motivate somebody else to say, you know what, you're not alone. Like I've been there too. I've had to go to a middle school to go tell my story. I'm crazy. I need to do that.
Yeah.
It's not just for them, it's for me too.
That's it. That knowing someone has been there. When I lost our little boy, there were people that had been there, and they came to me and they helped me reconnect with life and with a higher power. People came to me who had the same experience, and that made all the difference in the world, because I could say me too. Yes, ma'am, I forgot you. Real loud. No, you forgot. I got you. I do that all the time. If it comes back around, raise your hand, girl. That's my little train. It goes around the track and, I don't know, goes into the tunnel and never comes out. JC says, as the almighty Dolly Parton says, tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. 9 to 5. Y'all remember 9 to 5?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton. Unfortunately. I'm going to read that bit again. Tumble out of bed. That makes sense. Stumble to the kitchen. Well, I go to the bathroom first. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. I like that. That's that internal. I'm going to get up today. I'm going to try really, really hard. Michelle says, are you from Hope Valley? No, we're from Promise Resource Network. And this is another way. This is a class another way. All right. So we got internal and external. Anybody else motivated by something that, I don't know, something. Yes, sir. Nice and loud.
Something that motivates me. Some people might say, it's my bills. When I get my bills, I don't know, it turns me on.
Yeah.
See my name on it. I like it. It turns me on.
Yeah. Listen up. I like that because when my name's on something, you know what? My name wasn't on anything before except that's it. My name is on the rent bill. I got to pay that because I have something today. I am addicted to housing and food. And I do my best. With me, similar, we can be motivated by a paycheck, can't we? That's one thing that we could be motivated by.
By not being hungry, not being homeless, that motivates you to find food.
That does. And there is no one better to ask. I always say this, to ask where to get food than somebody's been hungry. We all have our expertise. I said this the other day. You have a secret that can help someone move on with their lives, can help someone come in, increase, give hope to someone. You hold a secret. And that's amazing. Yes.
I always think that when you have a goal, you really want to succeed in it, but you want to choose that right pathway. Choices are the biggest things that matter in your life. Nobody else can judge you, but the choices that you make yourself will get you one foot in front of the other to succeed in a better life.
It is a choice.
It is. It surely is.
It is a choice. What does Bobby say? Dreams are good, but goals have action.
They sure do.
That's not how he says it, but you know what I mean. We have these dreams and desires, but if I don't get up off my ass, ain't nothing going to change. Ain't nothing going to change. Did you remember? And you forgot again.
I think what I was going to say was what motivates me to get started is YouTube affirmations.
Yeah. Those things on YouTube, on Facebook, on whatever else is out there, I have no idea. Twitter, I don't know. So anyway, use that. There is literally billions of people on Facebook and YouTube that can inspire us.
Yes.
I want to be inspired today. Let's see what. Does change require motivation? What about movement? And Michelle said, Michelle says I have a twin. Oh, God bless whoever that is. Let's talk about JC's comment. Does change require motivation?
Yes.
All change.
Yes.
All change desires.
Yes.
Change can be good.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
It's just like preparing yourself. Like if first time you try something and you not just like you do something and you weren't really equipped. Next time you're gonna try it, you're gonna be more equipped than you was the first time.
Yes.
And each time you try it, you get more equipped. So that's motivating you, just like I told you about them pizza boxes.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it, so I wanted to be my challenge, my motivation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Something
do.
that I don't like to do, I make it something I like to do. And same way with negativity, somebody called me with something negative. I said, now, somebody said that. Now think how you can change that and make it positive.
There you
And
go.
then you change it and you can make it positive.
That's what. Go ahead.
And so you gotta look at, okay, and I told Bush, if the bird, if God can take care of the birds and the trees and everything around him, what make you think he can't take care of me? So that's the motivation you gotta tell yourself. And that's what I tell myself.
I love that. We use our own experience. We use other people's experience too to help us get through, right? But we also use our own experience. You know what? This is scary. this is really scary. To do this new curriculum is really, really triggering for me, right? Because the book is this big. So I have to remember that I'm not stupid. I have to remember that those things that stopped me from doing can help me today. I can flip it. I can do it another way, and I can find something in that that will help me move, help me push, right? It is that internal, my past experience, my desire, my willingness to do something better. Porter.
And I can say this from my own experience. When if you're an addict, you are motivated. You'll get up in the sleep.
Yep.
I don't even know your name. But I had to take that same mindset, and I was fearless.
Yeah.
I had to be that same, like you said, take where I did.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go through that, and I could set the interview to the people like, listen, you can take that and use that same mindset of being fearless and not taking no for an answer. I said I gave you $10, and I was letting out, but I don't know how to do it another way because I have better tools now. I have a better understanding of how my words have power. But I know that God allowed me to go through that, and I think another thing for me is what we've gone through in this world and talking about the conversation of mental health. And now I'm grateful that it's done now. It only motivates me to keep changing this world. At least it's talking about it's a conversation now. So at least it's not so much stigma behind having a conversation about mental health and stuff. And it wasn't like this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It motivates me that this world is changing. And we're talking about what we're going through up here.
You said, see, I told you. Porter, you said crap. You said a lot of good things. You really did. Oh, I remember when my behavior wasn't so beneficial. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Before I came into recovery. And I lost it again. You all are so patient with me, and I appreciate you outside. I got a little train. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate y'all's patience. You know what? I got it. I was motivated to get what I wanted out there. Like Porter said, rain, sleet, snow. I always like the mailman. I always got a delivery. There you go. And people know us. Somebody said the support network. People knew me, and most of them didn't want to see me coming. You know, the beautiful thing about the 12 steps, they kept telling me to come back. Come on back. And that threw me. Because all those people out there, but I was motivated. I used my internal power to get what I needed. Porter, that was perfect. Mm-hmm. So what am I going to use today?
The same thing you use back there.
What's that?
The motivation to go out there to get it. You use the same motivation turn around, get what you want now.
Let's look at the not so beneficial behaviors that can show me that I can get this done. Anybody go to great lengths. It talks about going to great lengths to get what I need, whether that's drugs or alcohol, whether that's respect, whether that's food, or whether that's somebody to give you something that you desperately need, a need that we have, right? How do we do that? What is that motivates us? Yes.
I think it could be all kinds of things that push you. Like the thing I thought of first is my job. When I first started back in the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
My job.
Yeah.
You know that I wanted that job bad, and I prayed about it. But I also went in there and said the right things.
Yes.
Because I knew to say the right things and I wanted that job. I was motivated to get that job. And the money motivated
Yeah.
me there.
Yeah.
And a lifestyle, when you're first starting out.
Well,
Yeah.
So
I want this really bad because sometimes my job makes me think that's who I am.
that's right. That's right.
Money, right. Money is a motivator. But so is that desire to have something to grab a hold of. My self-esteem wasn't good.
Right.
I didn't think that I was worthy. And when I got those jobs, it made me feel like I was somebody,
Yes.
but only for a while because I screwed it up.
Yep.
Every time. I was one of those 2-week workers. Work 2 weeks, get your paycheck, and leave. Was not a good employee.
Oh, that's true, Sharon. Thank you. Because I especially got jobs that were glamorous and all of that. And I thought I was this and I thought I was that. And I thought the people I served were this and that too. And they were nothing. I learned that when I came into AA. Into recovery. Because I learned what the values are that are important to me. None of that ever really made me happy. And they paid my bills.
Yeah.
But and today I don't have any of that. And I'm grateful. I can concentrate on the values that are important to me. Right?
Absolutely. Those values push us, don't they?
Yes.
I like that, the values we have. I want to stick to what I believe in. I believe in truth.
Yes.
I believe in peace.
Yes.
All right. And I believe in joy. And I believe all of us can have that together.
And love.
And love. And love. Did you have something, dear?
yeah, just like she was saying, like, coming up, my mom we had like a restaurant, and that during that time that kind of motivated me because I said I want me a restaurant because I love to cook, right? So motivate me, even though she didn't dare to see that I went to school, even though I knew some of the stuff, but I still went to school to, to get what I want, to be a chef. And I said, like you said, I'm gonna get my own restaurant.
Yeah.
My own restaurant. And then, little things happen, boom, boom, like off the road. But then now it's motivating me more now because I'm working with my son.
Yeah.
Even though we crashing, but that's okay because whatever stuff he throws at me, I can change it. Because that motivates me, even though that's yours, I can make it mine. You see?
Oh, I do.
See?
If you got what I want, I'll do what you did.
Exactly.
Wow.
If you got what I want, I got to do what you did to get it. At least one way. That's at least one way to get it.
Exactly.
You know what? And I chased those people that had peace and joy and love and respect and all those things I wanted. Friendship, employment, relationships. I didn't know how to do any of that. I didn't know how to do any of that.
Understanding,
Oh,
trust. Things like this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying
Hold on.
for every day, But I can't have question in front of me, Sarah, Result is,
Yeah.
what is it? I don't really know. I'm so searching now. I
Yeah.
am still searching. I'm still searching that find it, And if I don't find it, I don't find it. I'm still remaining right here. And live up to y'all call it God, y'all call it higher part, look to my creator. To kill me, to show me the person that comes to me. 'Cause I'm not going to look for him. He will come to me. Because God will bring it to me, I'm not going to look for him. God will bring it exactly to me. Exactly who he wants for me,
God
God will
shots.
bring it to me,
God shots. I love that. People that show up that I didn't expect. That's it. They come to us. I like that, Fred. Not only do we look for him, but a lot of times angels come to us. Yes, dear.
Right now, the one thing that I, as a caregiver, I always think your life has motivational ways. Okay? You're showing it, you're expressing it. The simplest things in life is getting up and breathing.
Oh,
That
getting
is
up and
the
breathing.
simplest thing. And that is a motivation itself.
Yeah.
just getting air in your lungs. Most people can't even do that because
Yeah.
asthma, health issues, panic attacks. They
Yeah.
strive through all of that. What I think the most endearing thing is when you have other people like myself as a caregiver or any health profession, or even yourself as a daughter, mother, son, go in, grandchildren, doesn't matter who it is, they solely do this out of their love because it's a motivational thing. It's not I had to, it's this and that. It's out of love, respect, and keeping that family unit together, and keeping yourself together. That is a motivational thing.
Yeah.
That's what inspires us most.
I like that. I like that. And that helps me keep moving, whether it is a great niece or nephew, a friend. What do they have that I need? What can I use to accept what they give? Does that make sense?
It surely is, but it's a matter of will.
Yes.
That's what it is. Because what I struggle is, this is my define as a caregiver. My caregiver, when I come in and I take care of people,
Yes.
sometimes they're end of life,
Yeah.
and I have to sit there and think, now listen, they don't want this lolly-dolly cry or anything like that. They don't want, be sappy stuff. Be funny. They would love that. Humor is the greatest thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
reading the simplest book, they can still hear you.
Yeah.
You may be laying there as a log, and they are there. They are human beings, and you have to give your all to these people. That's one thing that I have a heart for, is having a passion for the people. Because when you have a passion for the people, then you know where you're going at from one person to another person, because everybody has different personalities. Of course, you all have to deal with different little cultures left and right. They all have different languages and stuff. So you just have to diverse yourself into these areas instead of saying woulda, coulda, shoulda, or I don't know if I can do this. Quit putting doubt into a lot of this. That is the one thing that I loathe is doubt. If you doubt yourself in this, you doubt yourself in that. You doubt yourself in your success. You're doubting your success. You're doubting yourself in your family structure. You're doubting yourself in politicalness. Stick with you first.
Yeah.
You don't need all the outside. You are your sole purpose in your motivation. You are the one that opens that door and says, I can breathe. I'm going to take that first step out that door.
Yeah.
What am I going to do next?
That's it.
That is a goal.
That
is motivation itself. That is a desire itself, and it's a will to keep going.
A will, a choice, a
surely,
passion.
It surely
I love you said passion, because that can get us up. I'll just tell you about my experience. I hope you know I am passionate about teaching. I have found my purpose, and I love it. I love sharing, and I love hearing the wisdom you all have. And I'm trying to share the wisdom I have. And today it's about that passion. I'm passionate about recovery. I love it. It is a shit. I tell people it's a shit out in the community, and then they come here and they go, it was the shit. I love it. Porter.
Can you motivate me to find a job like yours, something that you're passionate about, you don't even consider work?
Yeah.
You can tell that you're meant for this. It's not something that you chose you.
Yeah.
I need to find a job that has chosen me, and that's why I meditate a lot. Because I always say that prayer is how I talk to God, but meditation is how God talks to me.
Yeah.
He tells me, here's the point that I need to be. I said I want to do other things. It may not be for the money. It's not for the money. It's for the meaning that will mean to me.
Yeah.
The message that I can give to people. If the money is not necessary. It doesn't cure anything.
Yeah.
I've had it before. it's a tool.
Yeah.
I need that tool. I need the people. I need experiences. I need to be free. And going to a place where I have to put that mask on, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that mask on. I have to fake it and act like I'm okay.
I want to be able to be me. I want to be able to be me in that situation. Yes, ma'am. Nice and loud.
So I just wanted to share like a personal motivation story.
Yeah.
It's nothing like the motivation of your mother. And for me, the biggest motivation in my life was my mother.
Yeah.
Because she did everything alone.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to be alone, but she had no choice. And so while all of her cousins were getting married and having houses and everything, she was doing it alone.
Yeah.
So when I see my mother do all things alone, like buy her house and all the things that people say that you cannot do,
Yeah.
she broke those barriers. So it was a motivation to me. So she always motivated me to apply for bigger, better jobs. I've never had that. So
Yeah.
when you hear your mother, rooting you on and you're accomplishing things, I didn't think that I could be a truck driver, and because of my mom, I accomplished that. I went all over the world, and now, I don't have that motivation.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like, what do I do? How do I get started? How do I get back to where I once was?
Yeah.
It's a battle.
It is a battle.
So
It is a
today
battle.
like a perfect topic. Because it'll probably give me some insight on how to maintain that motivation that I lost.
It's hard when we put all our eggs in one basket, and that's it. We do have those main people, maybe that one person that you go, they help me get to what I need to get to. They help me have that desire, but have that motivation, like JC said. So what is it? Who is it? Family, friends, pastor, teacher, whatever it is. Who is that I can grab a hold of and say, I'm going to do that. You believe in me, and because you believe in me, I'm going to try to believe in me. So we got to find those people, and they got to be positive. You were talking about speaking words of what I want, right? I want to say what I want out to the universe. I want to say what I want to you because you might be an expert. I'm trying to get a book published. Maybe you got a book published, right? You never know who your expert is. I want to find that expert, and I want them, if possible, if they're one of my people, to help motivate me because they did it before and they said I could do it. I was in a 12-step women's study, and I was still under the impression, I was still very poor in my self-esteem. I consider myself stupid. I consider myself all those things that I was told. Because of these women, I don't know about the 12 steps, but because of these women that surrounded me and motivated me and gave me their energy, I went back to school and I graduated. And ain't shit, I ain't saying that shit, but I graduated, and that is because when I graduated high school and went into school, I read on a 6th grade level, and I had to really be motivated to do something about that, and to push through. Find those people that could help me, right? Find those experts, and they did help me. Those people did help me. You had something, dear.
Yeah, I want to relate to something he said, and it's all about, he said, being by yourself. Sometimes, for me, we're supposed to be by ourselves to learn who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be by yourself to know who you are. And because you've been out in the street,
Yeah.
you've been here, you've been there. Now it's time for you to sit down and see who you are. Once you start loving on you, just like you said, love start coming. You know, even though you don't have nobody to love right now, but you got love. Because everybody in here loves somebody.
Yeah.
They giving all this love. Right now, that's all you giving is love because you right here at this moment. But sooner or later, you get the right, because the love you have within yourself. The right one will come because he knows what's for you better than you know what's for yourself. And I'm like this. We like everyone know we like magnets.
Okay.
Don't you know when you out there, you draw certain people towards you?
Yeah.
The same thing that you do.
Yeah.
And all about your spirituality. No, I mean your energy.
Yes.
Connecting. If you can connect with anybody, that means you connect with everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, some people have a connection where this.
Yeah.
Because that energy connect. But when you connect with the right positive energy, you get something more bigger.
Yeah. Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
We get bigger because there's more there to have.
Yes.
That energy. And I feel that energy with people. And there are people that I just want to stand by.
And then when you get that, people still, when you get that same energy that they gave, you start drawing people with that big energy.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, lately I've been experiencing stuff and people been coming up to me and I'm like, oh, is this real? You know, because, just like I said, you could change. That's like I said, anything that was negative that during the time I was like, bam, all this happening to me, bam, and I'm like, wait a minute, get out this. Just I said, get out this shit you're in.
Yeah.
Turn that shit around. And when I turn it around, everything start coming. Boom. Start getting big. Boom. And I'm like, dang, I ain't expect for this to happen so fast.
Well.
So that's what I'm saying. What you put out there, that's what you get back.
That's it.
The more goodness you put out there, energy, the more you get back from it.
I agree. What we have draws to us. When I had those feelings and thoughts that didn't benefit me, I drew that to me.
And you know what I told somebody? Get out your feelings.
Yeah.
I told somebody, when you're in your feelings, that's when you get all that negativity.
Yeah.
Your mind going here and you going there. Once you once you get out your feelings about, oh, this person did this, they ain't even thinking about you. Only you and your feelings. That's right.
Even though I'm sad, okay, yeah, I got that. Even though I'm sad, even though I'm mad, even though I'm whatever, I can push through that.
Yeah,
I got to make that choice.
Exactly.
I got to make that choice. What am I going to do today? What am I going to do today? Just today, man. Just today. Just for the next 30 minutes. Okay, just for the next 5 minutes. Hold on to that motivation until it grows, until people are drawn to us. Right? I speak my truth. I speak what I want today because I believe that you'll hear it and that the universe will hear it and you might have what I need. Right? Exactly. Y'all experts. Or you may know somebody. Or you may do something for me like help speak affirmations to me.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Pray for me. Think good thoughts about me. Say good things about me. Yes, sir.
It's like chipping away at a rock to find the biggest diamond.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you don't give up when you want to find that diamond, that's just like it is in life.
Yep.
When you're chipping away at yourself or you're chipping away at somebody else. But the impurities, you just have to keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
That should be your motivation. You focus on what's inside, what you're going for that night.
I like that. What is that thing in there? It may not look right now like I'm going to get it. Right. I heard when you're when you're going through a pile of shit, remember there's a pony in there somewhere. That outside, let me go here. That outside puts the pressure so the inside thing I want, I can achieve. Right? That outside pressure, those things that people said, you can't do that. And I said, the hell I can.
Yeah.
You can't, you won't, you shouldn't. All that, boy, you tell me that. I'm determined. Yes. Oh, hold on. Yes, sir.
We're talking about energies that people give out and stuff like that. You gotta be careful what kind of energy you give out.
Yes.
Because if you're sitting there saying, calling someone stupid or proving your intelligence to me and stuff like that, that's not good energy at all.
No.
And who am I to tell you, prove anything to me? I don't have to prove anything to anybody but myself.
Yeah.
And, so absolutely, I'm not preaching. I'm saying is I believe in God. I'm a higher power who is, no matter what threats I get or whatever, has got my back no matter what, and whoever else has been threatened also.
That's it. Who has my back today? Didn't we have a class on that? Who has my back today that's not going to push me, but they're going to, hold on. Who's got my back that stands beside me today? Oh, I'm sorry. No, and it doesn't.
But I pray for those people.
Absolutely.
I pray for those people because they need the most.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm going to shut. Where are we at now? I got right here. Yes. Did you have something there?
So back to where we were reflecting earlier.
Yes.
Like the motivation part.
Yeah.
We know all these negatives and stuff can be wrapped around motivation as well, but it also goes back to our actions.
Yeah.
It also goes back to we need to center ourselves to the point where we need to start focusing on motivation of what our real goal is.
Yes.
Because, like I said, you want to bring back that family union.
Mm-hmm.
You want to bring back that unit itself. You want to put yourself where you feel safe and stable the most. That's motivation itself. Everyday life is a motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, every day is not different. It's a different adventure every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It surely is. Because you say, oh, I did the same thing yesterday as you did today. No, you didn't. There's one thing on that day that you did something different.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know it, but you just keep thinking it, recycling over. Oh, I didn't do nothing. It's the same thing. But you can't push yourself that way to mindset yourself that way. You have to change your mind, change your attitude that will make you have that motivation to keep going on in life. And when you take those steps, instead of dwelling in the past, thinking about all what they said or he said or family said, drop the drama. That's it.
Oh,
No
Thank you.
drama. Because what motivates you the most is you have to work on you.
Exactly.
I know it's a selfish thing, but
That is
it's
the best
not.
thing.
It's the best thing to help you to help other people.
Yes.
If you cannot help yourself, then that takes you down your 90% point.
Yes.
You gotta
That's
work
it.
your way back up again.
That's
And
it.
when you work your way back up that Richter scale, then you know you're getting better, you're getting better, you're getting better. But if you start doing all those doubts, negative way up there, it's going to take you down that 20%.
Yep.
So you can't do that. You got to keep moving forward.
That's
And
it.
and a lot of people, they don't do that. They
They get
think
stuck.
they get stuck in those stories. They get stuck in that drama. They get stuck in dwelling in the past. Your past is not going to do you any better. It's not going to do you any justice. What deals with you right now is your future. You work for your present for your future. If you cannot do that, then you're not doing what you would do. Motivate yourself. And it's all about your attitude.
Yes.
And it's all about your self-esteem. You've got to keep moving forward. If you've got the little self-esteem, boost it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Try something new.
Yeah.
Go out and smile. You know, say hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
You know, like what a beautiful face you have. Yeah, you know, you're a happy person. I love it. Thank you. You know, you're so great and awesome, and I love you. And I love your character as well.
I try her.
Hold on, we got down here, and then I'm gonna get you. Okay.
And as for
Oh.
you, Sharon, I love every opinion, every speaking word that you've said to us. I love the fact that you are here to help motivate us
Yeah. Just like I
doing
said,
this
magnet.
class itself to help encourage us on our goals as well. That is a motivation that you are doing today, and I thank you.
A magnet.
Oh, that I appreciate that.
told you,
I
a
do,
magnet.
because I want to use. Well, you know what? Accountability.
Yeah.
Since I said it, I am now accountable. So if you see me unmotivated, you see me in my desk
Get out of it,
with
girl.
the head back.
You tell me.
Yes, dear. Then.
You know, as I gotten older, I realized one thing about life. You can change things and you can change how you approach people.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a child, I always wanted to make somebody laugh. And a lot of people don't understand that. But in my heart, I feel like it takes more energy for you to frown. It takes 475 muscles to frown. It takes only 120 to smile. So on one of my jobs in Virginia, I dressed in costume for 14 years, the whole month of October. I had one boss that just thought I was the craziest thing. And I told her, I said, let me put a spin on it for you since you don't seem to understand. I said, on Halloween, you put on a crazy costume, somebody laughs. I said, hell, girl, I've been there for 30 days. That's 31 days. Somebody is laughing with me. And she was like, I didn't think about that. I said, great minds think alike. I told her, I said, but tomorrow I have something special for you. Part of me have always been petty. And she had told somebody, unbeknownst to me, at least she thought it was unbeknownst to me, that she really didn't like God. So I said, she don't want me to dress in costume. Let me help her out. So, of course, I figured I'd play Jesus for that day. So I had to search her out. And I was like, bless you, my child. And her face turned all red. That night when we got off of work, me and her sat down and we really talked and put everything on the table. And we are the best of friends now. And now she's a Baptist preacher.
Well, there you go.
And I was like, okay. And that made me realize that it's not so much what you say or how you treat somebody. That's right. Just any interaction you have with somebody else, you're leaving a lasting impression, whether you want to or not. Right.
I have the ability to help motivate others.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes,
I have the ability to make them laugh, to make them believe in themselves, to make them know they're loved. Yes, dear, and I'm sorry. Okay. Nice and loud.
As much as I love social settings and being friends with everyone, just being around people from this situation, from my first time being in the shelter environment and being around a lot of women, it motivated me to back off and keep my distance.
Okay.
Although it may come off very negative or maybe like in a negative way, but it motivated me to just keep my peace. So I keep my distance to keep my peace, and I like it that way.
That energy, I got to know people's energy.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know people's energy until I speak, interact, some way communicate, and then I want to figure it out. Does this person have the energy I want? And not everybody gets to go to my party.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes I've got to protect myself to keep my motivation. Because I want not to be around people that bring me down.
Yeah.
That energy we have. Yes, ma'am.
I believe what motivates me every day is my daughter and my peers. Coming here has brought me out of my shell.
Yes, it has.
It really has.
Yes, it has.
And I know who I am.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I know who I am now. Wow. And I know what motivates me. And I know who motivates me. There you go. We want to find that person. We want to find that person that motivates us and grab a hold of them. That person that has that energy, and that person, oh my goodness, it's time to shut it down. We had such a good time today, right? What?
This one right here. What's your name? Yvonka. I'm gonna say something. You are motivation. So from where you come from where you at now, you sitting there, you motivating other people whether you know it or not. Because I like the way your cheerfulness, your smile, and how you approach people, and that good energy sitting there. So you is motivation.
That's it.
Whether you know it or not.
That is motivation. Being, doing, choosing. And you said passion. Finding that passion. That's what I want today. I want to find the passion that moves me towards my desires. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There you go. Of course it does. I said it. All right. God help me. And he does. She does. They do. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. That's Facebook Live. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just dazing off here. Okay. I want to thank you, crew. Oh, excuse me. I want to thank the crew in here. Hold on. I want to thank the crew in here. And I want to thank JC and Michelle out there, and everybody else that is viewing this. If you would share it. Share it. All right. I want to thank all those that have hung out with us. I want to thank you for your motivation. All right. Keep peace, share love. And we'll see you later. What? Hey.